Okay.
All right, test.
Go ahead and throw yours on two.
Test, microphone, test.
Both coming through well. All right. And now we'll see if it's connection stream.
I can't hear myself though.
I can't hear you either.
Oh fuck! This is not gonna work. None of this is gonna work. Charge of this.
Okay. Kind of circus we got going here, Jones.
All right. It is live.
Test. 1 2 1 2.
All right. So you will be able to watch along on the live chat. No one ever watches or types in, but we're archiving it, so it's beautiful.
All right.
If someone does chime in, you can either. This is for entry of scores. Do your best. So let's say Austin were to get a point, you would go white, not green. White for a point. Hit go, and then you wait, and then you just hit return. And now the scoreboard will say at some point probably on that one's a little more live.
Is somebody else keeping score to make sure that that's because we're not relying on me. Oh,
Right.
good.
That works. And then see how that's running. Then you can. Oh, I got the wrong guy or the wrong score. It wasn't a goal. It was a point. It was a goal. Just that, and then you just always hit return. So that's all it is.
Okay.
Hit, and then I'll wait for it, and then hit. This is the clock. You can remember, hit submit. And now the clock will start at 25, and then you can just go back.
Okay.
These are just tabs.
Okay.
So if you want to rewind it.
All right. I will do my best.
Yeah. Just talk it through. All right, and we are live. So
Goals
you
and
can
points.
say hello, everybody, or you can just say. Yeah, I do. I put it in your helmet, Murph. That was in Kennedy's helmet.
How long before we start?
Do you know where Kennedy's helmet is? I think 510 is what we were shooting for.
All right. Hello, everybody.
Got
It is 5:01.
Niner minutes.
It is 5:01. We are going to be a bit delayed today. We're going to start at
Per the usual.
per the usual.
We are on Irish time.
This is true. We're going to be starting in about 9 minutes, about 8.5 minutes actually.
Probably.
Not to put too fine a point on it. For the, I don't know which round this is, for the Madison Hurling League.
This is the
Nitty-gritty-
second match of the league.
Nitty Gritty Middleton Yellows versus the Silver Dollar Reds.
Silver Dollars up a match. They won last week.
They won last week. How definitive was that victory?
I do not remember, sir.
Ah,
I can't give you a number on that one.
Must have been memorable.
Yes.
Must have been.
I'm going to say close.
Close. All right. Close is pretty good.
Yeah.
Close is good. It's good for the viewership. Good for the sponsors. Sponsors
There's
love it close. Yeah, it's not going to help. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try to keep score as I talk to you, planet Earth, and keep the clock up to date. The clock's already running. Why did he do that? So let me edit the clock,
Oh, Billy.
and I'll try to get this.
Just start pushing buttons.
Yeah. So there we go. Oh, what did he do? Did I break it already? Uh-oh.
Do we need tech support?
I'm trying. There we go. Oh.
Okay.
See, I really shouldn't touch that.
Well done.
Yeah. I just hit undo like 4 times. So I posted on the on my MySpace page and my Facebook page. I prefer MySpace.
Of course.
Kind of old
That's-
school.
That's how you get to the people.
I'm kidding. I actually don't do that. So yeah. Oh, I've got 8 likes on my, including my wife.
Look at you.
Look at that. Around the world. Not really. Around the Midwest.
It's almost viral.
Yeah. Well, it's one person from North Carolina.
Sweet. Hello, Jennifer.
Jennifer Hodgson, who I went
Hodgson.
to high school with, who's lovely. I haven't spoken to her in probably 30 years, but she's probably
I'm
still.
sure she's still lovely.
She's probably still lovely and a warm heart and a very nice person. If you're listening, if you're listening, probably not, because I don't think anyone listens to this. It's just for posterity.
They're gonna watch this forever.
Yeah. Well, while we're waiting, my name is Heath. With me always in the booth is Pete Drury. We
Yes.
share not only maybe not a love, but certainly a like for this game. And same birthday.
And a birthday.
And birthday twins.
Sir.
There was one other.
As
Who
well
was the
as
other? There was one other.
Travis.
That's right.
Mr. Schaefer.
Schaefer. Travis. Former player Travis
And-
Schaefer also.
Little trivia for everyone out there. Also the same birthday as John F. Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy.
And the state of Wisconsin.
And the state of Wisconsin. You know, those
Pretty
are
awesome birthday.
Those are
Yeah.
those are 5 really
Those are-
really great things.
You know what? I mean,
which one is your favorite?
Wisconsin, JFK, bottom. And then there's the 3 of us.
Yeah, which one? But which one's your favorite out of the 5? Which would be your favorite besides me, of course?
It's got to be Wisconsin.
It's got to be Wisconsin. Yeah.
State of Wisconsin.
A friend of mine once said, as we were coming back from a road trip into the great state of Wisconsin, saw the sign, and he said, "Oh, thank God we're back in Wisconsin, where things make sense." And he meant it.
Of course. Especially were you coming through Illinois?
We were coming up from Illinois,
Yeah.
so again,
Yeah.
perspective is reality. But
Seriously.
yeah. Nothing wrong with the great state of Illinois.
Illinois.
All right, so we're still waiting. Still very much waiting.
Still.
Oh, I did do the clock right. Now it's saying 3 minutes.
Attaboy.
So maybe I'll reset it again at some stage.
Yeah. So when we really don't start the game until 5:15, you have to restart it again.
Yeah. Which could happen. So do we have any chat? Do we have any chitter? No, we have no chat.
No chitter?
No chitter or chat. We got nothing. No good days, which is one of the... Hi, Jennifer. This thing's like... Oh, it's got an algorithm. It said, hi, Jennifer. I listened to it, dude.
Look at that.
Well, the handle is put tinfoil in your hat. Interesting.
My kind of guy.
I'll keep score. No, I'm real. Bill? Who's doing that? That's creepy. You're here every week. All right. Well, good for you.
Take your word for it. Thanks for watching.
Good for you, whoever you are.
This is the best show to watch on Sundays, I think.
Oh, yeah. So much better than Disney when we were kids. You know? So we got a little pre-game pep talk. It looks like maybe some organization going on.
Talking strategery.
Oh, yeah.
And
Total
tactics.
Probably, fellas, the best way to win this game is to score, accumulate points without letting the opposition accumulate points.
Dude, you nailed it.
That is the essence of this game. No one has ever said that before.
No.
So there's your insight, in-depth analyzing and insights that you just don't get. You just don't get.
All right, what do we got? We got some pretty sweet hacky sack moves from Dr. Stephen Cobb.
Get a zoom in on that.
That is impressive.
Look at that. That's amazing.
Okay, found the zoom.
Yeah, so we should count on that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, just 3 that time.
He was on a roll there for a sec.
So he's our referee for today, Stephen. Dr. Stephen Cobb.
Dr. Stephen Cobb is
our referee today, and he's showing his intelligence right now, walking around chasing butterflies in the field.
Did not take his Adderall today.
No. Well, he's going to be our official timekeeper. I'm going to try to get the clock that you're seeing on your screen as close. I should work for the networks. I really should. Put tinfoil in your hat says I should work for the networks.
Can't argue.
You can't. Some of the choice words I'm going to use during this broadcast will not be. All right, so here we go. Looks like we got actual hurling on the go. All right, I'm going to try to reset the clock as best I can, ladies and gentlemen. So we got Nitty Gritty Middleton versus the Silver Dollar. Traditional rivals. As I always say,
old school rivals.
Going back to their first match in 1847.
We're talking Yankees, Red Sox here, people.
Oh yeah, totes.
Totes.
All right, here we go. Dr. Cobb saying, fellas, you should probably get on the field. We're just standing around.
We doing this or what?
I'm going to throw this ball in just in a minute. Maybe we should play if it's not too much trouble. Jimmy Mack. Well, good for you. Thanks for listening. My money's always been inside and on the silver dollar, actually, but that's just me. All right, so Bill apparently telling Dr. Cobb his business.
Tell him how to do his job.
So you see, there's a white ball and there's sticks, and we're gonna run around, and you're gonna tell us when we've done something wrong. He's like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, okay, all right.
Anyone new to hurling, it is 3 points in the net, 1 point betwixt the bars.
Betwixt, over the bar, as they say.
Over the bar, as they say.
Or the term minor score and a major score, which I don't know is unique to hurling. I've heard it before. I'm going to use it only because I'll be saying the same thing over and over again. Looks like Dr. Cobb is looking at his watch. He's about to start things, and we are about to get underway as well. Brady throwing out some BS from the goals. That's going to work in his favor. Probably not.
Brady Terry.
Nobody likes goalies anyway.
In between the sticks.
And here we go. Dr. Cobb throws the ball in. Mm-hmm. Looks like Red has got some space. The young man with the hockey helmet looks like he knows what he's doing. Lift. Big, tall boy. The shot on goal goes a little wide. I don't know if the goalie got a piece of that.
Doesn't look like it's
puck out into the middle of the ground to the yellow player, right in the middle of the ground, unchecked. Looks like he's a bit free. He's going to have a strike over the bar. No, it is.
Call.
It went wide, but it certainly struck a white car very easily because there are no nets back there. No points for hitting cars or missing the goals. Puck out from Terry. Brady.
Great ball.
Brady Terry. It's on my sheet. Last name first. All right, so it looks like the red player gathers one solo. Nice hand pass, intercepted by the yellow player. That looks like John Campbell to Nappy. Nappy said, I can't get it. Here, I'll kick it to this player. See if he can get it. No one's collecting. The full back yellow player. No, it was actually full forward yellow player. Collects, shot. Another shot goes wide. Does not hit a car. Still no points. All right. Puck out coming soon. Puck out coming soon. Red to red, tries to lift, doesn't get it. Now he's a bit entangled there. Oh, he still gets possession and doesn't get a clean hit, but his teammate says, I'll take it, and tries to go into space. And it looks like the red player tried to throw himself on the ground. You cannot foul yourself in this game, which is good. So anyway, that looked like a chop to me, but Dr. Cobb says play on. Players a little bunched up there. Someone trying to get a hold of the slitter, and just says, yellow player says, I'll just drive it along the ground. Yellow player says, I'll have a shot for goal around the shoulder for an over. Who was that?
That was Brian Murphy.
Brian Murphy. I should have seen that coming. That was Brian Murphy, and who I don't see on the roster.
He's a last-minute sub, I believe.
All right, so Brian Murphy had that point over the shoulder. Hand pass to Nappy. Napparella puts on the Jets. Another hand pass to the middle to Brian Murphy, my favorite player and favorite person. One solo and another beautiful strike. Oh, they ruled that wide? No, he says it's over. Loves the shots over the shoulder. Runs at us, gives us a wink, and then strokes it over the bar. Is easy.
He knows he's making a highlight reel.
Yeah. 2 points. Puck out to red, under pressure. Dispossessed by yellow. A nice, wise pass to Brian Murphy with a shot that is deflected by the goalie. The goalie kept his cool. Pucks it out. Intercepted once more by yellow. I can't talk. And there's a shot that hits the bar. It's play on. Big clearance by Red. Into the goal square. Flick goes nowhere. Shot in between the legs also goes nowhere. Someone trying to get possession, maybe drag it forward. Now collecting it to hand is the key, and a shot into the goals. I don't know who that player was either.
That was Mike DiBiase.
Mike DiBiase with a goal, red, and unknown. Dink. All right. So, I'm not sure. I'm trying to keep score, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if I'm doing it correctly. But anyway, so here we go. So, the Slitter went out of bounds. We're going to do a sideline cut to put it back in bounds. Red, looking for red, gets intercepted by Yellow. Yellow with a shot to Brian Murphy. We're going to probably see that 8 million times today. JC with a shot into the goal square, and nice deflection by Yellow. Was that Naparella?
I believe that was Nappy, yes.
Nappy.
Always had his head on a swivel, Naparella.
Always head on a swivel. Always had a head on a swivel. Actually, that was pretty good mindfulness by Nappy.
An uncharacteristic mindfulness of Mike Naparella.
Grace under pressure
Yes.
every time. Anyway, back to the hurling. Quick hand pass to John Kenny with a shot to Murphy, which goes over the bar, looks like. And a puck out from Red right to a Yellow player. Not sure what he was attempting to do other than to get some distance. Good hip and shoulder by JC. He goes down, but he says, you know what? I still have possession. I'm going to keep possession. A hand pass is intercepted by Red. Red collects the ball rather nicely. Another interception by Yellow, but it is out. It's going to be a Red sideline cut. Sideline cut to Red. To Red. That looks like Benji. With a nice strike. That goes wide. No score. Yellow. Puck out. Goes straight to Murph. Murph goes, hey, here you go. Along the ground. A little flick up. Should have maybe put that to the hand, but but Murphy gets that one. And over the bar for a minor score. So puck out, intercepted. Doesn't look like Red's going to collect. Looks like Yellow has possession of the ball again. It is a possession game here, just like every field sport. Nice little flick from Yellow into space. Johnny running on, puts on the Jets out. Just put some space between him and his player. A shot.
Wide.
I don't know if that got deflected or not. He was aiming for that outside corner and missed it by just a hair. So apparently they've got a few more players have shown up on time for Ireland.
Right.
And so now we're going to go from 9 to 10 players. I'm sure we're going to see some razzle, probably also some dazzle.
Ooh, if we're lucky.
If we're lucky.
Punctual people, the Irish, I'll tell you.
We got Ben Bars in goal. She's looking for Red player, gets it, threads the needle there, finds his Red player, shot, and a swing and a miss. John Kenny's all over that one, says, no, I'm just going to keep my body between you and the Slitter until I get it in my hand. So a bit of push in the back when Johnny was off his feet. That's not allowed. So it's going to be a free N for Yellow. Murphy gives a lead. John mishit it quite a bit. Didn't go anywhere. Murphy says, you can't block me. You can't shepherd me. You can't get in my way, really. And he's right. But Dr. Cobb says, you know what? I don't care. I'm a doctor. Benji takes possession with a really nice strike over the bar. I'm not sure who hit that, so we're going to do the whole unknown, and we'll figure it out. Quick puck out, Yellow. To Murph over the shoulder, and looks like wide, no score. Ben Bars with a short puck out. That was actually really nice, except for the hand pass did not do Brady any favors. Brady's a pretty competent player. He's going to do another shuttle on the ground, a little off its mark, red-wise. Kick along the ground, driving it forward, driving the slitter out of the danger zone to the red player. It looks like he's got some wheels, but not that great of skills, but luckily his teammate does. A strike. Looks like he mishit it just a touch. Yellow player says, I'll just get this out of here. There we go. Into space. 2-on-1. Red takes possession. Looks like Benji with a strike. Into the danger zone. Better catch that one. Oh, it just a bit bobbled it too much. Now he's under pressure. Red with a nice pickup there in the middle. And goalie saw that coming from a mile away. Was able to snuff that out and get it out. And yellow is trying to make something of this, but dispossessed by red. Red with a shot into the danger zone, cut off by John Kenny. Kenny says, here's a hand pass. Campbell says, you can have this. Murph says, you can. No, I want you to have it. You take it. No, I want you to have it. Murphy says, I want to score. I want to score so badly. I'll just run it up. How about that? Oh, great hip and shoulder there. All clean all the time. And a nice shot over the bar. Puck out red. Into the hands of red. Into the ground of red. Right, still in front of red. Now into the hands of red. Red one solo and a shot. Looks like that's going to be in the goal mouth. Knocked down competently by the experienced Bill Jones. Collected by a red player. I think that was Bill Jones' son, actually. To a waiting player along the ground and an easy little flick into the goals for red. And I wish I knew the scoreline, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm having trouble with the technology. Puck out into a contest. Red on yellow. Murphy says, here you go. You're running off. You got a bit of space. A one-handed strike forward to a yellow player up front. He just needs to collect and shoot, but he decides to hand pass it to no one in particular. And along the ground, red says, I'm just going to drive this forward. Yellow says, I'll send it right back into space. Yellow trying to get a clean possession, finally gets one. Looks like John Kenny is that player. And a strike from about the middle of the ground is over the bar. Kenny with a shot over the bar. That's 1 point. My screen isn't refreshing when I do put the points in, so I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, but I'll figure it out at halftime.
We believe you.
And while I was messing with that, it looks like we got a point red. So big puck out probably coming from yellow, and I was right. 3/4 of the ground covered on that one. Into a contest. Looks like Brady Terry is going to collect that. Just says, I think I'm just going to run through you. Keeps running up the wing to his teammate waiting along the wing all by himself. That was a nice collection with effortless skill. But he dropped it on the ground also with effortless skill. And here's a strike to the goal mouth. Collected by Bill Jones. Bill Jones now under a bit of pressure, but just spins around as if he was a cone. Kind of an errant shot into the danger zone. Collected and hand passed it out to the cornerback. Cornerback fell over. The smallest, the slightest of contact is not a foul, ladies and gentlemen. Just because you fall over doesn't mean you were slighted. Opinions vary.
Play to the whistle. That's the lesson here.
Play to the whistle.
whistle.
So we're going to have a sideline cut from red. Red player standing around saying, hit it to me, hit it to me. The shortest sideline cut in the world is collected and hand passed right back out of bounds. We're going to have a sideline cut yellow. Looks like a quick restart here. But the sideline cut goes right to a red player who collects and is 2-on-1. Decides to hand pass to someone who isn't covered. Not sure what he should do. Decides to strike it right into the goal mouth. Maybe should have gone for a point for that one. The fullback from yellow just says, I'm going to send it right to John Kenny. There may be a plan there. Red is just driving the slitter forward. Red off his back. Yellow collects, running out of cornerback, now at halfback, now in the middle of the ground. Tries to hand pass it into space, but John Kenny with a strike to the yellow player. He's got a bit of space, hand passes it to the middle, not sure to who, to the opposition apparently, and a strike into the middle of the ground. Let's see if yellow can reset. Yellow under pressure, underhanded pass to Naparella. He's got Brady Terry on his back, trying to collect, trying to turn around. He's held just a touch. You know what? Playing at fullback, you can't let the guy run past you. You got to stop him.
Very true.
So, even though
they're there to stop goals, fullback line.
Stop goals. That's the goalie's job, is to keep it from going in.
Correct. In theory.
In theory. Naparella, decent free taker, goes right for the money.
Going for the money shot.
Goes right for the money. Blocked down by Red. Looks like a 3-on-1 there. Someone trying to get a bit of space. I don't know who did that flick, but it was pretty skillful. Looked like Naparella. Murphy says, you know what, I think I'll just stroke it over the bar, but I'm going to miss. No score. Mr. Bars with a fair... Oh, looking for a Red player. Finds him. He's got space. That went right through the contest. Red with a nice one. Had to pick up, bobbles it a bit, but keeps it cool. Maintains possession. It's going for... Oh, that looked like a bit of a shot into the body, but that's okay. We're still playing hurling. Red just trying to drive it out. Just trying to drive the slitter out, or yellow rather. Just trying to get space, get it out of the danger zone, but Red's still in possession. Now yellow has it. His player's on his back. He does a nice turn and struck it into space, hoping that a player will run onto it. Bill is chasing his player down.
We need to make a point that the yellow goalie is on the complete opposite end of the field here.
He is. So we are going to have a free in. That was an improper lift by the Red player. Missed the exact infraction, but it is a free in. Yellow. Dr. Cobb said you picked it off the deck improperly and impolitely.
Two things you can't do in hurling. You can't throw it like a baseball, and you can't pick it up off the ground with your hand. Pretty much anything else, anything you can think of is a go.
Is a go, including another minor score from Murphy. (1-5) to 2-2 is the score. I'm way off. Couldn't be more off, and I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't get this technology at all. 1-5 to 2-2. 1 goal, 5 points to 2 goals, 2 points. So it looks like we're going to have a yellow sideline cut. Sideline cut, a pretty good one, except it hit a Red player. Red player sends it into the danger zone. Fullback knocks it down. Great use of the skills there. Some hurling basics going on right there. Jeez. Collected by the Red player. He's running through. He's going for the goal. Misses. I think it was deflected. I think that was deflected. So yellow is going to have a chance to... Actually, red, sorry. He's going to have a chance to strike that ball in. No, it was ruled... Oh, okay. We are going to do that. All right. So, because the slitter touched a yellow player, red is going to have a shot for goal. I'm supposed to hit the go button after you enter score. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Planet Earth. Looks like just a slight mishit, and it's going to go wide. A no score. All right, so our free out went just about the entire length of the field. There was a contest. The yellow player was able to collect it and struck the slitter, went wide, no score. Puck out to red, finds red, unable to pull it down. Gives himself a little bit of space to try to get it to another red player, but there's a ton of pressure in the form of John Kenny right there, who says, I'm going to fall over that slitter. You're not getting it. I will not allow. You shall not pass. Dr. Cobb
If
says,
John
fellas,
Kenny wills it, so it shall be done.
says, fellas, when John Kenny's off his feet, don't hit him. You've done that twice. Free and yellow. Free and yellow. Attempts to go over the bar and gets it. Big puck out from red. Finds a red player. Finds another red player. Here comes a puck out. Here comes a shot for goal, and that is also wide. All right, looks like I figured out the scoring technology thanks to a listener from up north.
Up north.
So anyway, puck out was to a contest. The red player was able to get possession and hand pass it into space, trying to give himself a favor. Looks like it's blocked down by yellow player. Collected by another red player. Bill Jones with a big save. Got the body as wide as he could. Putting his body on the line for this club. And it looks like the red player, Benji, may have had a hold of the Hurley there. I think Murphy sold it just a bit. And looks like some words and some threats, and probably the mothers getting involved. You guys leave the mothers out of this. They didn't do anything. They had nothing to do with this. Looks we got a free and yellow. Free and yellow. Goes wide, no score. So here's a puck out from red. Big puck out, 3/4 the length of the ground. Nice big one. Finds a red player.
Great ball by
bobbles it just a bit. He had time, he had space. Awkward solo, but that's all right. He's still got it. He's taking steps. You either got 4 steps or the time it takes you to go 4 steps, and that's traveling. Or just holding the ball or whatever. Or a free. So pretty long free in for yellow. Yellow getting set. But Murphy says, nah, I think I'll just do it myself.
What do we got? Wide?
Oh, and he hit a car. And that was that wide?
I could not tell, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not see it. I was too busy marveling. Oh, who's doing that?
Show pony.
Is that Benji? Solo all over the ground and then drops it down and says, hey, here you go, yellow. You want Slitter? I've had it too long. I'll give it right to you. There you go. All that flash, what did it equal?
No cash.
Zilch. All that flash, no cash. All right, so while I was making fun of Benji, so goalie Bill Jones making some adjustments right before this puck out. I think it's a puck out.
It's like everyone's just as confused as we are.
Oh, yeah. So I think that was not a... Well, I don't know about that last point. But anyway, so that last contest looks like a defensive player knocked a Slitter over the line. So it's going to be... Murphy's going to have a shot at goal here. And he'll take it. See if he can hit another car. I don't think he's going to hit another car. But very quick puck outs here to restart the game. That was Murphy or Nappy with a wise little flick to try to get to contest and John Kenny. John Kenny has his pocket picked by Benji. Benji with a hand pass out wide, trying to get his player some space. Comes right back to another red player who shoots. Oh, that's also wide. No score. Bill Jones trying to manufacture something. Looks like went through a couple of players now, and the corner forward is trying to say, what do I do with it? What do I do with it? Listening to his teammates, hits it into space, gives himself an option, flicks it right into the air to the opposition. He says, we'll just get it out. We'll just hit it to one of our teammates instead. Naparella able to collect, hearing a voice from someone. Oh, it's Murphy. Murphy's so silky smooth and nice enough to give it to his teammate so that his teammate can stroke a lovely over yellow. All right, here comes the puck out from bin bars. Bin bars. The strike along the ground to a red player who tried to get it off the ground, but it looks like Nappy's going to collect that. At least he's given a bit of spot trouble. He keeps kicking it along, just trying to give himself some space. Murphy's trying to get his slitter in there too. Someone's going to pick this thing up. And it looks like once it got out of that pack of players, Yellow was able to organize. So right into the goal mouth. Ben, just as calm as you like, says, I'll take that. Oh, I'm just not exactly sure what the heck that was. Looks like a chop down there. You cannot chop down on another man's slitter in hurling and in life. So it looks like we're going to have a free out. Or a free in. Sorry, a free in for red. Maybe mishit that just a touch, and it appears to be wide. No score. Bill Jones with a big puck out along the boundary line. Is it going to find another player? Is it going to go out wide? Looks like it is kept in. No, it is not kept in. It has gone over the line. Sideline cut red. Sideline cut. Looks like he hit it off the deck there. Didn't get a clean purchase of the ball. Johnny also blocked down maybe just a touch there. Brady Terry able to take possession to another red player. Looks like that's Benji. Bit of space. Oh, yellow player could have got the hook in there maybe. But a strike from Benji to no one results in a minor score for Nappy. And yellow. And that's the half.
Half, ladies and gentlemen.
So I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for not understanding how this technology works. I do not know the score. What you see on your screen is not right. Neither is the clock. I think I wasn't properly trained.
I was here for your entire training. I think that is correct. Could have used some more hands-on time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It was rushed. But anyway, thoughts, feelings?
Thoughts, feelings? Halftime? I think we should have another beer and discuss.
Probably should.
Yeah.
Probably should.
Seems like the best thing to do.
What do you think, Planet Earth? What do you think, put Tinfoil Man and the Stats crew? Hey, where's the guy from last week? He was much better. I agree. And you know that the commenter actually put his real name down, so now I know who you are. I know who you are, and I think I know where you live. All right, so thoughts. I wish I knew the score line. That would help. That would help me. That would help me with my.
I would say there's quite a few new players this summer.
Yeah, is that true? It does. I mean, obviously I can tell there's new players out there. But it look like there's a couple guys that are new, that they're new for me anyway, that are actually pretty skillful.
Yeah. It's a little infuriating how some of these guys just pick up the game like that. And then, one of the fellas, this is probably his third, fourth week.
Really?
Picking up a hurl.
Which one is that?
I think that is young Tierney on the red team.
Young Tierney on the right. All right. I don't know who that is,
okay.
But he sounds good.
He sounds
good.
The
hockey helmet. Okay. All right. Yeah. No, he's good.
I believe it's that fella right there.
Okay. I will. We'll have to get him. Other than getting him a new helmet, but other than that, he's fine. I think he's a pretty sound player, actually. So I don't know. Fairly even. Looks like.
Is that true, or are you guessing?
I'm
we
guessing.
Don't know what the score is.
I don't know what the score is, but I'm guessing. I don't think the score line is even, but I think the skill level for both teams. I think they're matched
very well
up
matched. Not a blowout by any means. You just seem to be communicating well, each team.
Yeah.
which is key in hurling.
It is.
Lots of chatter.
So the only thing I only saw a couple of times was players get forward, they get possession, they're within their range, and then they hand pass it off.
Right.
Right.
You gotta be a little selfish sometimes.
If you get a whiff, you gotta take. If you're within your range, you gotta go for it. Don't hand pass it in front of goals. But we're defenders. We were defenders when we were playing. We love that.
Yes.
Yeah, please hand pass it. Hand pass it. Because my shoulder's waiting for whoever you're hand passing it to. My shoulder's waiting. You know. Oh, we got the entire.
The fam is here.
We got the entire Campbell clan. We got the entire Campbell clan here.
Clan Campbell in the house.
Yeah, look at that.
You guys drink lots of water up there, okay?
So, Father Campbell, JC, as we like to
JC,
call him,
as he's
his
known.
father, figuratively and literally, giving advice to his kids about hydration, the importance of hydration.
Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah.
Coming from.
And the daughter says, "Okay, Dad, good advice. I'll listen to you always.
All the time.
I will listen to everything you tell me to do in terms of advice."
We'll see how that takes him in life.
Yeah.
See how that fares.
Yeah. Well, judging from experience, my daughter's 13 now. She's very sweet, very nice, but doesn't listen to her.
Dang word her dad tells her.
Whatever I say is,
It's like,
it's probably right, but that's not relevant. He was a hockey player. Who was a hockey player? From the comments. Oh, well. All right. Well, I'm going to take a break. And we'll come back
recharge.
when the players come back. Did he say the score? Oh, there's the score line right there. 1-8 to 2-2. Who's doing that? Hell, I don't know. All right, 1-8 to 2-2. That's pretty close, actually. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have it. Someone is actually putting the signs up for the score line, so it's making it a lot easier for me to actually tell the score. So it is 1 goal, 8. I don't know. I can't do math. That's 11 points.
Yeah, another thing about hurling, you have to do algebra while doing this score.
2.
So it's 3 plus 8, which is 11.
That's 11.
And then 6 plus 2. That would be 8.
Nobody knows what that is. 6 plus 2? That's got to be 8. So 11 points to 8. That's actually pretty close in terms of hurling, ladies and gentlemen, because goals are worth 3 points. So it looks like yellow is 1 strike away from
algebra is the limit.
So a throw-in goes off a yellow player. I've never seen a throw-in quite like that. Results in a score from red. All right, so we've got action in the middle of the ground there. Looks like a deflection off red goes right to Murphy. Murphy collects it, says, "I'm going to hit this one over the bar. Thank you very much," and is able to put it over the bar just as calm as you like. All right, so the puck out right to the middle of the ground. Shot from red is cut off by yellow. Yellow struck it. I'm not sure who they were going to, but it's over the line, over the boundary line, so we're going to have a sideline cut for red. Tell Brady to pick up milk on his way home. I will do that. That the new guy that you spotted, lighted. Okay, all right, thanks to everyone listening out there. Should I tell Brady he's supposed to pick up milk now, or should I wait till after the game? All right, sideline cut red, a really good one. Finds a red player, and just as calm as you like, over the bar for 1 point. All right, big puck out to the middle of the ground to a contest. Collected by the player in red. Hooked very adeptly, mercurially by Nappy. And now the ball looks a bit bottled up, and Nappy's coming away with it. Not bad from the old fella. A big strike to Murphy. Another wise choice. Murph says, yeah, I'll take the points. I'll take all the points. And Murphy does take all the points. Well done, Murph. All right, here we go. Puck out red. Back to the middle of the ground. Maybe should puck it away from Murphy, but they find a red player this time. The shot looks like it's struck down, collected by the backman. The yellow backman takes it all the way out to Murphy. I've said his name too many times. I'll have to give him a nickname quick. All right, nice strike from Murph to the yellow player. Yellow player over the top of his opponent to John Kenny. John Kenny zags, runs right at the goal. Big, huge swing. Wide. Shot wide. Looked like it hit the goals, but apparently it went wide. Bin Bars with a puck out to the red player, Benji. Benji says, I'm going to hit this one into the middle of the ground to a contest. Not picked up properly by the red player. And JC Campbell finds, hey, Murph. Murph says, I hit that so poorly. I could never hit it with that level of accuracy myself, but it was wide, so no point. Bin Bars with the big puck out to another contest. Goes right through both the red and the yellow player. Almost collected by the red player, but the backman with just slightly better skills. The big hand pass to finding his yellow player. Under a bit of pressure there, he spins. A quick solo to get his strikes, or his space. And Kenny able to collect. Big, huge swing, easily hooked. But he picks up again for another shot. Knocked down by Bin Bars and goals. That was a pretty decent save. Red is able to collect, get out wide to Benji. Benji's going to take off with a very cheeky bounce. Now he's under a bit of pressure from Nappy, but he's able to clean that up. Get out to the corner forward, and it actually goes out wide. Bill Jones finds a player all by himself in the middle of the ground. A quick hand pass to the middle. Should go for a point there. Looks like that was non-preferred hand for a strike, and that was pretty decent, but knocked down by Bill Jones. Bill Jones goes to Ben. Benji says, I'm going to put it right in the goal square. Give us a chance for a goal. Doesn't get one. Bill Jones says, thank you very much. I'll put that out. I'm going to give it to, you guess it. You guessed it, Murph. Murphy.
And he's back on. He's dialed in.
Puck out red into a contest. Kind of in the danger zone. Red says, I'll take that. Hand pass over the top to Benji. Collected by Benji. Benji's, everything he does it in a cheeky manner. It was a hand pass to the middle into Yellow's danger zone. Big pushing. Everyone's trying to get the slitter. Sticks and hands in there, looks like. And maybe a bit of shoving, too. I wonder if Dr. Cobb's going to pull out the whistle. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Doesn't look like it's going to come out. And it finally squirts out. Looks like Red's going to take possession there. A little indecisive, the red player. Hand pass out the back to the milkman, Brady Terry.
Now do we tell him?
I'll yell it out here in a second. So anyway, John Kenny's able to run around the milkman with a strike right to the middle of the ground. Almost taken in the air by Naparello. Naparello, the collection. He's going to take the man on, looks like. Nope, he's going to hand pass it to a man all by himself. My biggest pet peeve when I was playing in the backs. But the strike goes wide. Puck out red. Right to yellow. And Brian Murphy. And Brian Murphy says, I'd love to get another point out of this. And it went wide. So, puck outs should not go to the opposition player. Just saying. Maybe the guy that's been scoring for the other team would be one you would not want to puck out to.
It's a bold strategy.
Puck out
Let's
goes
see if it works out for
to
him.
red to red. Red runs around his yellow opponent. He's got a bit of space. He's soloing, but he's looking at the slitter. He needs to look up there. Finds another player in the corner forward, but just could not get possession. JC with a big strike. Trying to get that out of there. The red player, Sleeveless Jones, with a shot on goal, very easily taken by Bill Jones. Bill Jones with a short. Puck out to his teammate, JC. JC with another short one to Brian Murphy. Brian Murphy with a shot on goal.
Oh.
Finds the goal. Finds the goal. Ben Bars said, that's going to go wide. There's no point in even getting the stick up for that. And I think he was pretty wrong. So here we go. Puck out red. Trying to get collected. The red player says, I will hit it. Oh, cut off by yellow. That was a good read of the player by JC. JC gets to Murph. And Murph says, here you go, son. You're on my team. Here's the slitter. You have a shot at goal for once. That shot goes wide. Puck out coming out for red. Looks like yellow's making a change. The line up here real quick. Puck out red goes wide. Looks like he's trying to find. I'm not sure who he's trying to find, but not cleanly taken by anyone. Now it looks like red has the slitter shot in to the danger zone. Cut off by yellow. Yellow to a man under pressure. If you had to hit to a man under pressure, it would be Murphy, but Murphy can't quite take control of the slitter. And a shot from red, Sleeveless Jones, don't know that player, goes wide. Bill Jones about to puck out. Puck out going to John Campbell all by himself, but now under pressure. Right into space to an unmarked yellow player. Oh, what did he do? Hit it to John Kenny when he had all the time, and Kenny was double teamed. And everyone over top of Kenny. Now, in fairness, who's bent over the ball? So, yeah. So, well, hey, it happens. It happens.
You'll have that.
So, Dr. Cobb just threw that in, said, we'll just do a restart, fellas. And a shot. Looks like a push in the back. No, it looks like Dr. Cobb said you tripped him. You can't trip him. Why would you do that? You have a stick in your hand, and you're using your feet?
Wait, you can't?
That's not fair.
That's half my weaponry. Cheap shots and tripping.
All right, so we got a free out coming in for red. Here we go. Goes bang. Going to put that right into the danger zone. Flicking it on would be a good idea, but Bill Jones says, I know all about that move. Collects it, finds Brian Murphy. Got a yellow player running free out on the wing. It's going to be a little overcooked. Goes out wide. It's going to be a red sideline cut. It's like sideline cut red. Yellow setting, getting their defensive structure. Oh, a bit of consternation among the red players. Oh, it looks like even more consternation. Players telling each other how to play the game. But it looks like JC came in a little too hot and cleaned up the player, so we're going to have a free in red. So free and red goes wide, no score. Bill Jones trying to find a yellow player, finds him, and John Campbell. John Campbell under a bit of pressure. Looks like it was partially blocked down, but still finds yellow. Yellow running down the wing. A shot goes wide. Had some space, had some time, took it, just went wide. Short puck out red to red. Going to try to get this one into the danger zone for a goal. Looks like red's got just a bit of an experience back there, or up there, I should say, to really make that something productive. But it is blocked down. The attempt to get the ball out goes down. Bill Jones able to make the initial save, make the second save, but a red player was unmarked. And a player in the forward line unmarked will score a goal. Just by being there. All right, so adjustments getting made as the game gets tighter here in the waning minutes of the non-clock that I set up. Bill Jones with the big puck out right down the center of the ground, finds a red player, but he could not take it in his hand. Naparella tries to gather, tries to run through. Looks like he's given a hip and shoulder, not in the hip or the shoulder, but keeps his feet and is able to hit it over the bar. Puck out red into space. Comes right through two players, easily collected by Yellow. Yellow strike down the line, also finding Yellow. Murphy loses his stick, decides to hand pass it, but cut off by red. Hip and shoulder looked clean to me, also looked clean to the referee. More contact there as players, it looks like they lost their stick, was trying to kick the ball along the ground. That looked like a clean hit also. Dr. Cobb thought about it, but he decided to let it play on. And the shot goes across the face of goals. I don't know if Ben Bears was able to get a stick on that or not. A shot to John Kenny, who had three players around. I'm not sure he would have been the best option. But either way, it's coming out. Yellow has possession and is running through the middle of the ground. A quick hand pass to Murph, who's going to take a strike. Thank you very much. Brought down by Ben Bars. Great collection by the hand. Sends it right back out to Benji, who goes bang. Sends it high and wide. Yellow puck out coming. Here we go. Looks like short and along the ground into a contest. Red able to collect. Red looking. A big shot on what appeared to be his non-preferred. Went wide. No score. Puck out of Yellow. Right down the middle of the ground, penetrating, but a red player, the Milkman, is able to hit it, collect it, and drop it right on the ground.
The Milkman does not deliver.
Yeah, the Milkman did not deliver, but he was able to get a hand pass off to Benji, who does deliver, sends it over for a 1-point score. Looks like 3-5-2-12 is the score. Somebody's a little inaccurate in their shots. Or they're just banging away from the middle of the ground. Bill Jones trying to manufacture something or looking for a yellow player. Finds a yellow player. A yellow player not able to grab the ball. That's John Kenny. John Kenny does collect it and sends it right into the goal mouth. What is Ben Bar's going to do? Ben Bar's is going to say, here you go, Benji. Benji to Benji. No relation. Benji sends it over for another minor score. Puck out from Bill Jones right in the middle of the ground looking for Murph. A bit of contact there in the air, but it looked like it was a 50-50 ball. Still no one getting clear possession. That had to be a push in the back. Dr. Cobb says nope. Benji says, I'll take a point. Thank you very much. Short puck out from Bill Jones, finding Murphy. Murphy's big strike over the bar. Puck out red, finds a red player, looking, bit of space. He's got someone on him. Murphy's on him, but he's able to get the strike away to the goal mouth. Bill Jones says, I'll take that, thank you very much. Sends it out to yellow player. Not sure what that move was all about, but it was ineffectual. But either way, yellow player is able to get it to another yellow player in Murphy. Murphy misses. They can't hear me, but maybe someone should mark Murph. Seems to get a lot of possession for a new player, for a new guy. Puck out goes to the red player. Red player gets a 1-pointer. Bill Jones would love to give it to somebody. JC says, look alive, for crying out loud. Red.
Gosh darn it, everyone.
God, consarn it. So either way, it was stolen by the red player. Red player sends it in. Red trying to manufacture something here, but can't quite get it. Just driving it forward, the yellow player, into space to another yellow player. Just kind of waiting off to the side. Says, I will take this. In it to the goal mouth and through. I think that was deflected. I believe that was deflected. But either way, it is a goal. Deflected or not, it was a goal. Here we go. Red, puck out. Cut off by yellow player. Yellow player sends it high over the bar. Puck out red, out to the side. Finds a red player. Takes it in his hand, sends it right to the middle. That was a pretty decent pass. Benji says, I'm going to give myself a little space before I send it wide. I also thought it was over the bar, but apparently it was wide. Well, it looks like there's some feelings being discussed.
Like some witty banter back and forth.
Yeah.
A little back and forth.
Oh, they're just talking about stuff, life, politics.
May have been another mother's comment in there.
Yeah, telling me
Cannot
what I can, I can't do, what I should and shouldn't do, blah, blah, blah. Either way, the puck out is into a contest, which is taken by John Kenny ultimately, but it looks like he was held as he tried to run into space, which you cannot hold the player. You can hold him in your heart, but you can't hold him anywhere else. We'll try to delete that one. That was terrible. Oh, our thousands of fans are giving me the thumbs up right now. All right, John Kenny with a strike, easily over the bar. Puck out red. Looking for a red player, finds a red player, able to take possession. He's all alone. He's not under pressure. What would you do in that situation? You'd probably send it forward. But no, this player says, I'm going to give it to Murphy in the opposition, who's probably going to give it the old heave-ho for another score. Red with a puck out, looking for a red player on the wing, and Benji. Ben to Ben again. That classic combination. Didn't have the space he wanted. Hand passed it to a new player. Looks like, I struck it, but who was there? Murphy.
Picks his pocket.
He's going for the long
Leave the
puck
kid
fada.
alone, Murph.
Looks like Murph's going for the puck fada point. Doesn't get it. Ben Bars with a strikeout, dead center, right down the middle to a contest. Red ultimately getting possession of the hand, trying to get some space. A strike, little miss hit, cut off by yellow. All kinds of time. A one-handed flick pass. Wouldn't recommend it, but it worked out just fine this way to John Kenny. John Kenny says, I will take that over the bar. That was a pretty score. Benji with the puck out. Trying to reach Benji. Cut off by Brian Murphy. Brian Murphy. And that's with a score. Is that a score?
I believe it was wide, but
it was wide. All right, we'll call it wide. They'll work it out later. All right. So anyway, puck out. Red finds a red player into the corner forward. Does not find its intended target. So it looks like we're going to have a puck out. Yellow. Yellow with a sense of urgency here. I don't know if they need it, but here we go. Yellow player sends it in. Cut off by the milkman, Brady Terry. Brady Terry. A little anger, a little frustration. Does find a red player who's trying to run around. Not sure what to do. A little indecisive, but decides to flick it over the top. Actually, that wasn't a bad decision. Hip and shoulder going on. The more experienced player That's just the more experienced player doing what he can with his hip and shoulder to create space. Send it for Yellow. Yellow, really indecisive. He's facing the goals and decided to hand pass it off, and it resulted in Red taking possession and getting it out. Sending it forward to Red. Red with all the space and time and decides to hand pass it into goals. Oh, wait. No, that's
cannot
not
do
right.
that in the sport of hurling.
That does not count. That counts for nothing.
You can do that in camogie, which is ladies hurling.
You can hand pass
We
it over.
lovingly
You can
call
hand pass it
curling.
over the bar for 1 point, but you can't hand pass it into the goal. He is, so that's okay.
Brand new player.
Which is why Bill
Young
Jones
lad.
said, you know what, I'm just going to let that go because it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It's almost like Bill Jones has played before. Yeah. I had forgotten. I hadn't seen that in a while. So, free out, Yellow, into the corner. Pickpocketed by Red, sends it pretty much back where it came from. Finds the hand pass culprit here. Let's see what he does this time. Probably should strike it. Tries a solo. He's got all kinds of space. Just hit it, son. He gives it a go. That's all right. That's a good effort from the new player. Murphy, bit more experience than the young lad. Flick pass to John Kenny, who's going to just leg it out. He's under a bit of pressure. Sends it into the danger zone. There was an attempt by Nappy to flick it into goals. Goes wide. Here we go. Puck out, Red. Red to Red. Ben on Ben action there. Sends it forward right down the line. Pickpocketed by Yellow defender. The Yellow defender says, I've got all the time. I'm going to solo it as far as I want, which isn't going to be very far. Finds John Kenny. John Kenny with a strike that goes wide. Sent in by Red. Dr. Cobb says 2 minutes, fellas. Let's get all your hurling done. We only got 90 seconds or so. 120 seconds, rather. That
Showing
looks
those
like
math
a
skills again there,
score,
Heath.
Red. Looks like we're getting a puck out from Bill Jones. Bill Jones sends it right down the guts. A big puck out right to a contest. Picked up by no one. Someone trying to get it going. Everyone trying to get a piece of it. Looks like that is Murph. Murph is going to run it through. Murph's probably going to... and it looks like Dr. Cobb has said you have taken too many steps in between your solos and all your flash and all your points that you've had. You've taken too many steps. It's going to be a free out for Red. Probably got a minute left, ladies and gentlemen. Big puck out, trying to get something going for Red. Tried to be deflected, didn't quite get it. Bill Jones getting the hip and shoulders, under a bit of pressure there. He had to come out and just made sure he saw it over the line. Looks like it's going to be a puck out, Yellow. 65, they ruled it. So, defensive player struck it out. Probably Bill just sent it out. And now it's going to be a 65. Free in, tried to put everything on it, kind of mishit it a bit. Looks like it tried to get flicked, but good communication from the Yellow players to send it forward. Unfortunately, not too many Yellow players there to receive the slitter. It's going to come right back in. Knocked down by John Kenny. John under pressure from the Red player. Now everybody comes in, trying to get space. The Red player is able to kick the slitter into space. Indecisive as he was facing the goals. Red player had a shot, just mishit it slightly. This game is not easy. Looks like it got shot out wide. Kenny's going to take the player, defensive or the offensive player on, send it out. Finds a Red player coming right back, going right for goals. This one, Bill Jones read that perfectly. And Dr. Cobb has adjudicated the end of the match with the 3 whistles. And that is our game. I do not know what the score is, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. I believe that Yellow.
Our commentator is looking at me like I know. And I do not.
Weren't you watching? You were watching this whole time. You literally were watching the whole game.
The afternoon sun in my face.
Hurling was the victor. Hurling was the true
Yes.
winner today.
American hurling.
Madison won.
At its finest.
Madison won.
The obligatory handshake. Not everybody wants.
They didn't want to. No, they're hugging it out. Looks like they're hugging it out.
All their bitterness left on the field, as it should.
Did I hear someone say 3-9 to 317?
Sure.
That was actually closer than I would have guessed. Well done. Well done. Well, thanks for listening, Planet Earth. I appreciate you coming out.
Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Yeah.
Or Monday, depends on where you're watching from.
Yeah. On behalf of all of our sponsors, too numerous to mention here, thanks for coming out and watching. And as always, thanks to my partner in crime, Pete Drury.
Always a good time.
Yeah. All right. And we'll see you next time. Thanks.
Cheers.
So gross. Thank you. Yeah. Try to keep it PG-13.
Right. I don't think we dropped any F-bombs. All the F-bombs are from the field.
My daughter's asking me instructions about the oven. She didn't answer. I assume everybody's doing it. Should I tell Terry? Tell Brady.
Did they?